We're here with the great Nate Roscoe.
What's up, guys? How are you?
Real quick, while we got you in Seattle, let's take a second to make a video. Relationships in general, friendships, dating, any of it. We've discussed this in private and even in videos that we both have probably made and watched.
Yeah.
There's something weird going on with, in my experience, the dating market's facing this a lot, but also friendships. We talked about it briefly, how people are becoming more narcissistic, more shallow. Like, they don't want to connect. They don't even want to come through when you make plans.
Yeah, it's like it's funny. It's funny. There's the thing of like the male loneliness epidemic, which, I mean, that exists, but it's also like there's also just women are lonely too. It's not just like men. I don't know why they hyper focus on like men. It's like Gen Z and Alpha as a whole is like very disconnected from everybody. And I think part of the reason why people get so disconnected and it's easy to become a narcissist is because more people are connecting on the internet than in like real life. Like a lot of these like small intricacies in real interactions that people have with each other that kind of goes away with the internet. And that's what allows people to, they flake on each other. They're like, oh no, something better came up. It's like, I don't know, man. I think that all the internet has definitely made people feel like their own celebrity. They're in their own little world.
It's main character syndrome?
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, definitely main character syndrome. It's like, and it's fine to think you're the main character in your own story sometimes, but like when you see other people and you feel like they can't be main characters in their own lives, that's when you become a full-blown fucking idiot and narcissist.
You know, it's funny, something we talked about earlier a little bit with the dating stuff, but even with friendship, it's the same thing. How I told you that my generation, like, I feel like when I was your age, you're 25 now, right?
Yeah.
When I was 25, it was still like like dating and stuff and friendships were still semi-normal. I think with your generation, you guys have it harder than anybody with actual connections because it seems virtually impossible.
It's this weird thing of like people now just, there's more people are like, oh, I don't need them. I don't need anyone. I got just by myself. It's like, okay, you know, women don't, they're like, we don't need men. Men are like, oh, we don't need women. It's like,
we really do.
We kind of do need people in our lives. Like I don't know. I think, yeah, sure, you can be comfortable on your own, but like relationships make life better, and you're more a more functional person when you have something going for you. Like you have some type of community that you're a part of. If you're just by yourself all the time, there's literally no point to go to work.
Right.
Like, oh, you're going to make money, you're going to get ahead, you're going to work 3 jobs just to be by yourself your whole life? What is the fucking point?
Yep. And then also something else, Spiro, who you met yesterday, shout out to Spiro. Me and him have talked before, and he said how he's around the same age as you, but he's noticed that a lot of people around his age, if he makes plans, they're just so quick to bail. Or just even ghost.
People are flaky.
Flaky. My generation, we didn't really,
weird, man.
At least in my experience, we didn't have that much of that when I was your age. Like, I'm noticing it now more, but I feel like at least when I was your age, at those early 20s that are so important, it was at least easier to have normal relationships. I don't know how the hell you guys are staying sane in this world.
Well, that's part of the narcissism and the main character syndrome is like you make these plans with people and you feel like there's no value that you could derive anymore because of something else that came up for actually like sticking to your plan and being a person of your word. And like and you know, we get to the dating more in just a second part of it, but yeah, just like having friends is like, it's the same thing with dating where it's like people just flake on each other so quick. Like there's something better, there's something more interesting, there's something that you feel is going to stimulate your senses faster. It's like,
right.
When you're a person of no honor and you regularly flake on people, like I had people, like there's a guy I used to be really good friends with, and he started flaking on me a shit ton. And one day I just stopped reaching out to him, and then he started texting me. He's like, "Hey man, where have you been?" I'm like, I don't like that I can only get a hold of you if like I'm buying something for you, or I'm doing like I'm giving you money of some type, because he was providing me a service. I'm not gonna say what he was because that's gonna give away who he is, and I don't want to put this guy on blast. But like, yeah, it's like if I can't hang out with you, man, like I don't want to try. I'm not gonna keep trying.
Right.
Like, if you're just going to keep flaking on me, making up other shit to do, and yeah, it's just like, oh, I have better things to do. Oh, I have more important things to take care of. It's like, well, then don't make the fucking plan.
Right.
Don't make the plan to begin with if you're just gonna, if you're just gonna disappear on me or ghost me or something.
And we talked briefly earlier about like the consequences out, like, and we talk about women don't really have consequences really today for bad behavior and stuff, because just like so many options. But you were talking a little bit earlier about how people in general don't seem to have consequences for bad behavior like they used to, in a sense.
Well, and full disclosure, I don't hate women. This is just an observation I've made. Like, when it comes to dating, and I'm sure women could like empathize with this too, with everything being online. You in the old days, you used to meet people through a shared community or something like that. And the thing is, if you try to go on a date with somebody and it doesn't go well, other people are going to know. And if you're a piece of shit, other people are going to know because you're part of a shared community that everyone's a part of. But with the online dating, if someone's a piece of shit to you, there's no consequences for it. None. It's like you could be the nastiest person ever to someone, ghost them, lead them on, waste their time, say you're going to show up and then just never show up, never talk to them again. If you do that and you're part of a shared community, people are going to find out that you're a piece of shit. They're going to be like, oh, what happened with Deborah? It's like, oh, she didn't even text me. But yeah, when you date online, there's no consequences. Not saying that you should be like something extreme, but like people should know if you're a piece of shit like that and you have a bad history. It's like, oh, all these men ghost. It's like, well, why do you keep picking men that don't value you?
And the human connection element is just like gone. That's one of the big problems with
like,
online anything. It's like the human part of that doesn't even exist. It's treating it like shopping.
There's no skin in the game.
Yeah,
there's no skin because you could just literally unmatch the person and find another, especially women because they have like obviously more options. Like they could just find another person in like 10 seconds.
She probably got a lot of options.
Oh, he just pointed out a girl and just like shat on her for the video. You guys can't see her. She seems fine. I think she has a boyfriend.
No, she looks good. Some say she probably got a lot of options.
Of course she does. Yeah, they all do. Anyway,
right.
But no, that's distracted. That's the thing with the online dating is there's just no consequences for being shitty to people when you're in a community, which is how people used to meet. There are consequences for that. And like that's led to this increase in like narcissism and taking people for granted. And yeah, all that shit's not good. It's horrible.
And it's becoming so normal. Like it's
so normal.
And you're actually considered a weirdo if you even, like us talking about this is probably very weird to a lot of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And like, it's even weirder too, because what men and women, I talked to my girlfriend about this, what men and women respond to is the opposite. Like a man, if a woman, like, if you're a lady and you're being very receptive to the guy's gonna be like, oh, this is great. She's showing high signs of interest and I like her too. Awesome. But like for like girls, if you show too much interest, they're scared off.
Right.
And like they're like, oh, he wants me too much. Like I've heard girls talk like that about a guy. I'm like, well, here's the thing. If she's not super attracted to you, you're gonna know. But like those games and shit, yeah. Like, sorry, I'm cutting.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Something I've noticed when you said that, this was rattling in my mind. Something I've noticed a lot with people that reach out to me, like email me and message me. Dating in general today, men and women alike, because I heard this from women too.
Yeah.
They feel like there's just so much like intentional or unintentional manipulation that has to take place. Like, wait 10 minutes, or they're going to think this, or don't call back the same day, or wait. So it's just like nothing can even be natural anymore. Like,
yeah. Like I used to, my brother used to say that to me. Like my brother used to say, Nate, don't text her back right away. I'm like, why not? He's just like, because she's going to think you're desperate and that you're eager. And I'm like, well, what the fuck is wrong with that? I'm just going to text her when I feel like it. And then, like a few days later, she just stopped talking to me. And it's like, that's one instance. Obviously, that's not going to be true in every instance, but like it's fucked up that is the thing where you're like, oh, I don't want to show him that I'm too interested. I don't want to make myself too available. It's like, what happened to just being transparent, bro?
Yeah, be transparent.
We can't do that anymore. Like we can't. It's so fucking gross. Like how it is. I got really lucky meeting my girlfriend on a dating app, but it's like, it's just really, really gross. Like what it has become. Like interactions and relationships. Like there's so much just narcissism and solipsism and like me. No one gives a shit about how anybody else feels.
Right.
It's like, dude, there have been instances where I was bad to girls that I met on dating apps, and it ate away at me because I was a real piece of shit, and I reflected on that.
Yeah.
Think about how many people do that and they don't even reflect. They don't have an internal
they forget by dinner
dialogue.
time.
Yeah, they don't even give a shit.
Yeah,
like they don't even see the other person as a human being
Nope.
because you're on the internet and they're a dot. They're not. They don't have eyes. They don't have
Energy.
lips. They don't have teeth.
Yeah.
There's no spirit. It's just a fucking dot on a screen. It's easier to dehumanize people that way. And yeah, I think that's part of the reason it's so easy to just treat people like a fucking number online.
Yeah, it's really bad, man. It's really, and the worst part is, men and women alike, I don't think anybody's happy, right? If we're just going to talk about dating, nobody likes the dating apps overall, unless you're just somebody that's got some narcissistic tendencies and you're getting good luck on there, so you're feeling good about the validation and stuff. But outside of that, we all agree that this is not good. But at the same time, most people
can't get off of them.
No, and they don't even want to. Like, I hear all these women that complain about, even in your last video, like, I bet you all those women that talk about men not approaching them, they don't want most guys to approach them, I'd argue.
No, they don't.
Or they wouldn't react well if they did, unless, like you said, they are literally a giga chat or whatever that looks like to them. Like,
yeah,
perfect guy.
Well, then that's the thing is, like, people are like, oh, well, men should just approach women more. It's like, you don't understand. If she's not attracted to you, it does not matter what the fuck you say. It's like, it's not going to happen. If you don't pass the looks requirement, it doesn't matter.
Right.
And like, if you get enough data from approaching girls, you'll know pretty quick if you're attractive or not. So it's like, yeah, they say that guys should do that, but it's just, it doesn't work that way. It's like, it's
one thing I always say to people in my videos, the people that I've known in my life that have had like the most success with women, they don't give a shit about outcome though. Even some guys that aren't that attractive, I think they've like maxed out other areas where, like, it's a numbers game, of course. Like I said, they're not having much luck, but I've known some people that were really charming, but they weren't that attractive, and they like had luck eventually because they didn't give up and they didn't give a shit about outcome. Like, they were like Boomhauer from King of the Hill. They'd talk to a girl, hey baby, blah blah blah, and the girl, oh, get away from me. All right, on the next one, hey, like what's the name of Family Guy, Quagmire, like just some lighthearted goofball.
Well, it's like outcome independence.
Yeah, that's right. They didn't give a shit at all, and I think a lot of guys today that I see, they get really hung up on the outcome. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of them do because there's desperation involved, and it's the scale is so tipped towards women today as far as like options go.
Well, yeah, there's only so many times you can have your face pissed in before you just stop going to the urinal.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
or going to the bathroom.
Yep.
It's like you can only have your face pissed in so many times, and then you're just like, and that's why like these articles they're writing as if they don't know why men aren't approaching anymore. Right. And then you hear like the conservative boomers, these grifters, like these women on the right, you know, who claim to be conservatives. They're not. They're all grifters. Yeah, they're just trying to. They're like, oh well, men need to man up and approach. It's like, you're not that the era of being able to tell men to just man up to do something is so over. It's so far in the rearview mirror. Like, you don't understand the generation you're talking to. Like, Gen Z is getting ready to inherit the earth, dude. They're not gonna fall for that anymore. They're done with that shit. Like, you gotta actually start providing tangible benefits if you want, like, my generation as a whole to start approaching women more. It's like, and it's not all women's fault. Like, there's plenty of good women. Like, my girlfriend's awesome, and I'm very happy. I met her. She's great, but like, most girls aren't like her. Like, right. she has the ability to, like, honestly self-reflect about like a lot of experiences she's had, and I feel like a lot of guys and a lot of girls don't have that ability, and it's just more and more single people. We don't need each other. It's like, no, we kind of need each other, dude. We kind of do.
Yeah. So my thing is this. I'll kind of wrap the video up in this. Let's get your thoughts, because I argued with another friend of mine, Tony, and I said that I feel like social media and like dating apps is creating more narcissistic women, but you could argue narcissistic people in general. My thing was, I think narcissistic women, my buddy Tony's like, no, that's not how it works. That's not possible. But I think humans are we're capable of narcissistic traits kind of by nature. Like, we're all self-important and we're all worried about. So it's like, I don't think it's fair to say the attention women get on social media and dating apps, it's not smart to say, like, it's not possible for that to make them more narcissistic. I think that it totally can. You know what I mean?
I mean, the same way that the social media makes people more narcissistic in general. Like, the less human interaction you have, that's going to happen. But like, obviously, there's like 80% of dating apps is men, 20% is women. They have an influx of options, and you know, that's also leading to an increase in like pedestalization of women, and it's just, I'm trying to put together what it is, but it's like some of these girls, They think that they deserve like the cream of the crop. And this is what I was talking to you about earlier is like being a 5, like a lot of women will call themselves like all 10s. They'll all be like, oh yeah, I'm a 10, she's a 10, we're all 10s. It's like, well, no, most people are in the middle of the bell curve. Because just the rule of averages, there's a bell curve.
Right.
Most people are average. That's just how it is. Most people have to be average. And then, but these girls think that they deserve, some of these girls, not all, some of them think they deserve like these 10s because they were told they're 10 by all these women. It's like, all right, well, is Lizzo a 10? Great. Well, you look like Lizzo.
That's right.
Yeah, you see how quick that tune changes. It's fucking wild. But
well, hell, where can they find you, man? Plug out your channels.
At Nate Roscoe, RLP on YouTube. Red Leather Productions with the great Jack Morgan. He added me to the RLP army.
He's hot.
Jesus. Yeah, he's a cutie pie. But no, yeah, check out Nate Roscoe. Follow me on Instagram, Nate Roscoe. Whatever you guys want to do, reach out to me. Come sub to my channel. Got a great video coming out soon about all these some of these topics you've heard about. I have a great video out right now about why Gen Z women talking about how men should approach them. But yeah, thanks for having me on, Dev.
Hell yeah, dude! He came to Seattle to hang out, and we had to talk a little bit. We've had some good conversations, but we figured we better get at least one on
You are
camera.
the best part of Seattle because this city fucking sucks.
He can verify it's rough around
This city is a shithole. Dev introduced me to a guy here. I'm not going to say his name. He lives in like the worst house I've ever seen in my life. I wanted to organize a funeral for him while he's still alive. That's how insane this guy's living situation is. I'll just say being homeless is not the worst thing you could be.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, thanks for having me, man. It's awesome. It's fun.
All right, guys, until next time, God bless. Be well.
Take care.
We're out of here.